today I am doing a really quick look using some of my favorite products recently. I talked about the NARS eyeshadow in Stud and one of my favorite eyeshadows from ColourPop in Koosh. So a lot of you guys have requested a look using the eyeshadow Stud, so I did a really cool tone look, and it's very simple, easy, so I think anyone could achieve it. I am wearing like a basic pair, I don't want to say basic because that's not nice, of false lashes, but you can completely skip those if you're not comfortable with false lashes. I did pair it with a bold lip, but you could always pair it with a nude lip and make this like everyday wearable. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a video, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first I'm going to start off using MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm just going to press this all over my eyelid, and I'm going to set that with Sigma's Ray of Light Duo, and this is a Real Techniques setting brush. I just put that all over the lid. It helps the eyeshadows blend more easily. And I'm using the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. This is the color Tease, and I'm just going to use the brush that came in that palette and put this color through the crease. It's a nice cool tone mauve-y taupe shade that's matte. I really love this palette. This is one of my favorite transition shades when I'm doing like a cool tone eye. I always reach for this palette. Then for my brow bone, I'm mixing Foxy and Booty Call together. Foxy is matte and Booty Call has a little bit of shimmer. So I kind of do a little bit more Foxy down first, and then at the very arch of my brow I put more of the Booty Call color. For a base, I'm going to use the ColourPop eyeshadow in Koosh. I've really been loving this eyeshadow. It's a light color, it's metallic, it's beautiful, but it does have like a little bit of a pinky sheen to it. I don't know if you can tell on the eyes, but it's not as silver as most platinum shades are. And then I'm going to top it off with this NARS shadow in Stud. This is such a beautiful color. It is part of the Stephen Klein collection with NARS, and it's limited edition, so I do recommend that you get it while you can. I've been loving using this eyeshadow and topping it over top of that color Koosh. And then for the crease, I'm going to go in with a Sigma Each 45 brush. It's just a tapered brush in the color Busted. And I'm putting that on the outer corner and then blending it through my crease just to deepen that up a little bit. And so just kind of get it in there, and then I'm going to go back with the blending brush that we originally used and kind of soften some of the lines there. Just kind of go back and touch up if you can. If you need to touch up the brow bone color, you can as well. I'm using the ColourPop Koosh again and just putting that right in the center just to kind of brighten it up and give a little bit more of a metallic feel to it. I'm going to curl my lashes, and then I'm going to go in and rim the upper lash line, not the lower lash line, but the upper tight line with the NARS liner. This is just their black color. I love this because I have a tricky waterline, and this really stays in my waterline. For my liner on top, I'm going to use the Jouer Kitten liner and do a very small kitten wing on top. I love this liner because it is foolproof for those of you who have trouble. It has a very, I think, steady tip. It makes it easy to create a wing. Then for my mascara, I'm using this Guerlain mascara, volume mascara, and I'm putting these Kiss lashes on. Then for my outer corner, I'm deepening it up a little bit with Busted and Blackout. I'm just mixing those two together. It's the black. And then I'm putting a little bit of this color Pistol, which is a really nice metallic-y type of gray color. For my face, I'm priming it with the base smoothing primer from Makeup Forever, and then I'm going in with a combination of Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Cover with Jouer Glow Maximizer. It just shears that a little bit out, and I get the coverage from the Estee Lauder one, but then I get a little bit of light from the Jouer primer. So I'm using a Sigma brush to blend this in. I'm not sure which one. I think it's the round top one. And then Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Warm, and I'm just kind of putting it on places that I get some darkness around my nose, on my stash. Not because I have a stash, but because I keep getting like breakouts there, and I have scars, and then it makes it look like I have a mustachio. So I'm just using a beauty blender to blend, to like set this all and blend it out. And then for my under eyes, I'm using the Kat Von D Shade in Light Contour
and highlight palette, and I'm just going to press in that middle shade under my eyes to set that concealer. Then to set the rest of my face, I've been using the Chanel loose natural powder and a big IT Cosmetics brush just to kind of set that around my face. This does have a little bit of color to it, so I do need to find something that's translucent, but I used that day. And then I went back into the Kat Von D palette and I used that middle shade and a Sigma brush. I will list the brushes that I use down below, but I love this brush for contouring, both with powder and cream products. This is a Mercier Baked Matte Radiance Highlight. It's absolutely gorgeous, so I'm just using that on a Real Technique setting brush and putting that down the bridge of my nose, tip of my nose, on the high points of my cheekbones. This blush is Too Faced Your Love is King. I absolutely love this color. It's like a berry color with a little bit of a sheen to it, so I just kind of put that on the backs of my cheeks. I'm using this Lancome liner to, not the waterline, but like under the lash line. It's just a little bit of like a taupey-ish gray color, and then I'm using this ColourPop liner in Frill, which is like a lavender, silvery, beautiful color. It's almost like platinum-y. I love this color, so I'm putting that right in the waterline and really bringing it into the inner corner to give a lot of kind of like platinum light. And then I'm using the color Tease on a Sephora smudge brush, and I'm just kind of smudging that liner out that we put on both the bottom and lash line. And then I'm using the color Koosh to kind of put it in the inner corners just to bring a little bit of light to the bottom, more towards the inner corners. And then I'm taking Koosh and I'm going to press it into the actual inner corners of my eyes. And I'm going to hit my bottom lashes with a little bit of MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara. And then I'm going to move on to my lips. So I wanted a bold lip, but you can definitely do a light lip if you'd like. I'm using the ColourPop lip pencil in Flawless, and then I'm mixing two OFRA liquid lipsticks in New Orleans and Malibu. New Orleans is like a darker purple color, magenta-y purplish color, and then Malibu is a little bit lighter. I just like the combination of these two, and this lip stayed on forever. So that is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.